Hello, friends. A very good morning to everyone. This is Jairaj Nadar representing Inogic. In today's session, we will be talking about one of our finest product called Alerts for Dynamics, which enables managers and an administrator to create, schedule, and manage alerts in Dynamic 365 CRM. So, for your information, all lines will be in muted. In case if you have any questions or any queries, feel free to put it in the question window. I would be happy to answer all of your queries at the end of the webinar. Before I proceed ahead with the session, I would like to give you a short brief about Inogic. Inogic is one of the leading service provider and an independent ISV. We are also an exclusive Dynamic 365 CRM boutique shop that has been in the business for more than decades now. We also been active in the CRM community in which our blogs are very popular. As you can see on the screen, these are all the various productivity add-ons which Inogic has to offer. So among all, I would like to talk about some of the key flagship product of Inogic. To start with Maplytics, which is a market leading CFMD certified product, which provides capabilities like visualizing CRM data on map, managing territories, route optimization, smart appointment planner, and much more. Then we'll talk about Click to Clone. It is a one-click productivity tool for cloning all of your records in just a single click. And it also has the flexibility to choose which attributes and a relationship that wants to be cloned. And then we'll see a SharePoint security sync. It is a comprehensive solution for integrating Dynamic 365 CRM data with SharePoint for a document management. So apart from a product development, Inogic is also an SI. We do provide an offshore development services by assisting our partners and the customers. So if you need any more information related to any of the productivity add-ons or a service related, you can do reach out to us at crm@inogic.com. So this is the agenda for the today's session, where we will be seeing the challenges faced by the users in notifying the alerts in the Dynamic 365 CRM and how alerts for Dynamics overcome those challenges, followed by live demonstration. And finally, at the end, we will be having a Q&A session. Let's begin the session with the challenges. Though Microsoft Dynamics CRM is a sophisticated system, many user faces many challenges in notifying the users at the right time in CRM. So there is currently no provision using out-of-the-box functionality where user can able to create an alert on an individual record basis so that he can able to get notified on that individual record basis, or there is currently no provision where user can able to get a global notification if any of the global notification message that has been sent to all of the users. So this is where our product Alerts for Dynamics comes into the picture, where it will notify the user at the right time on the CRM on the go, where user can able to implement the right actions appropriately. So we'll see what all the features that Alerts for Dynamics has to offer over here. So currently Alerts for Dynamics support 4 different types of an alerts. To start off with an announcement based alert, which is also called as a global information based alert, the record based alert, the rule based alert, also called as a condition based alert, and an event based alert. So all these different types of an alerts I will be showing you in detail while demonstrating you. And yes, you can set the alert duration, like when you want to process those alert. So like whether when you want to set the process start date or end date. So based on the configuration that you do, the alerts will be triggered and notified to the user. And based on the alert categories, so we have 3 different categories over here, whether you want to send those alert as an information based or a warning or a critical. And whenever the user reads any of the notification or an alert, If suppose he wants to dismiss or an auto dismiss, so that is also completely based upon your choice and the configuration that you do. You can auto dismiss those as well. And you define the target audience, whether whom you want to send those alert. If you want to send it to only specific user or to a large audience, so that completely depends upon your choice. So like if there may be a use cases where you want to send an alert only to specific user, not to all. So yes, you define the target audience, so accordingly those alerts will be notified to the user. And how you want to show those alerts, so currently we support three different types of an alert options. Like you can send us an alert as a pop-up, email, form notification. And also we do have an user preference choice, like based on the user preference, once it has been set and the alerts that has been set to those specific users, accordingly only those alerts will be sent to them. So these are all the key features of an alerts for Dynamics. Let's see all of these key features in a live action. I'm moving to my CRM window. So once the alerts for Dynamics solution has been imported and implemented within your CRM, and in the if you can able to see all of these entities in the alerts for Dynamics app, and in the license registration page is where you fill all of your license details and activate the license. So if you see, once the license has been activated, the next step for you to enable the entities in the same page. So based on the entities that you have selected that you have been enabled, only those alerts will be created accordingly. So you need to select the entities from here. So as per my business use case, I've selected all of my entities, and now I have all set to create an alert which can be notified to the user. So before I proceed ahead, I would like to give a short note that I will be demonstrating you different types of a scenario with the different types of an alert. So this will be really helpful for you to gauge how you can create an alert as per your business use cases with the help of alerts for Dynamics. So now let's start with an scenario. Consider an organization who is a service-based company, and there are many cases has been generating on a daily basis in the system. And there is a case incident manager who used to assign the cases to the users in the system. And now this case incident manager wants to notify to the user immediately whenever any new cases has been assigned to the user. It should be immediately notified to the user. So this is the use cases that this incident manager wants to get notified to the user. Let's see how we can achieve this over here with the help of an event based alert in the alerts for Dynamics. So for the better understanding, I've logged in as a Sam in an one, and on the other window, I've logged in as a John, who is a user level access given. So we will be assigning a record to the John, and let's see how this notification has been notified to the John. So let me assign a case. So I want to assign this case record to John and see how the notification gets notified. I'll select as a user John, and I have assigned this record. So now what happens is, like whenever John logs into his CRM or he's been working into his CRM on a different pages, so he should be able to get notified about this notification that this record has been assigned to him, so that he can able to act upon those record or work on those cases accordingly. So there could be also many use cases, like whenever any new leads that has been generated in the system, and the sales manager or the sales director wants the user to act upon it immediately or nurture those leads in the system so that the user get notified. And also there could be in use cases like whenever any new codes get activated, and immediately the notification should be notified to the concerned team so that they can take a further actions appropriately. So these all business use cases where it could be achieved with the help of our event based alert, where you have been performing an action. So completely this is based on event based alert. So for this, you need to create an workflow as per your business use cases. So over here, I have created my workflow. So over, if you see, I have created a workflow for the case entity record, and I've set the condition like whenever any this cases has been assigned, notification request will be created. And as per the configuration that I've did in the view properties that I've set, accordingly, those alerts will be notified to the right users accordingly. So over here, I have set the properties and I've set as per my business use case. So if I go and check in the John's account, now I should be able to see a notification that should be popped up to him. Let's go and check whether that's the case or not. So let's refresh this. John should be able to get notified with a new notification icon. It's getting loaded. So we should be able to see a notification. So there you go. Here you see a new notification icon along with the red dot indicates something that has been new notification popped up to the user. So as a John, I'm clicking on this notification and seeing what was this notification is all about. So now he can able to see. So this product question warranty is assigned to you. So this case has been assigned to John. Now John can click on this record and he can able to navigate and he can able to see that record has been assigned and he can able to work on those cases accordingly. So this is how the immediate notification that has been popped up to the user whenever any new cases has been assigned or new records has been created in the system. So as per your business use cases, you can create an workflow, and this is how our event based alert works in the alerts for Dynamics. Now let's consider another example. Consider a company who's been into the product based, and different salesperson are working on a different products, and the sales manager responsibility is to get under the sales manager responsibility is to handle all of the salesperson, and this sales manager wants to indicate a clear message to all of his salesperson stating that uh, he wants to follow up only on those accounts whose invoices are due by this upcoming 2 week, so that the financial quarter ends before this 2 week. He wants that all of his salesperson to work only on those accounts whose invoices are due by this upcoming 2 weeks, and he wants to indicate a message saying that get this invoice paid before this 2 weeks. So this is a kind of a condition that the manager applies to all of his salesperson, and the salesperson get immediate notification whenever they get based on this condition, the accounts will be notified to them to the respective users, and they can able to work on those. So this is completely based on a condition or a rule based alert. So in the alerts for Dynamics, so for that you need to create an alert in the alerts for Dynamics app. So in this app, if you see an alerts entity over here, so over here you need to click on new button and create a new alert. So in my use cases, I have already created a rule based alert over here for the invoice due. So if you see, I have created an invoice due for my account entity, the rule based alert, which can be also called as a condition based alert. So the rule mode over here. So here you have a two options. So when you select as a simple, it will list out all of these entities related to the view will be shown to related to the account entity. And if you select as an advanced, you can see a fetch XML value that need to be entered over here. So by seeing this, you may assume that it is really a complex process to add a fetch XML value over here or enter a fetch XML value. Absolutely not. It is as simple as to get the fetch XML value. So as per your business use cases, so the condition which I've set over here is like I want the invoices which are due by this upcoming 2 weeks that needs to be followed up. So for that, you just need to go into the accounts and click on the advanced filter and you set the condition. So in my use cases, I've set the condition invoices for the account. The customer invoices are due by this upcoming week. So this condition that you set and hit on the download fetch XML, it will get downloaded immediately, which you can just copy it from the notepad and just copy paste that fetch XML value over here. So your condition has been set, and then you define the poll interval. So I have set the poll interval as every 2 hours. So what exactly it means is every 2 hours, it will check for this condition like any new invoices are in due or not. If it is, then it will be notified to the user so that they can follow up on those or they can act upon those record accordingly. So this once this alert has been created, what message that you want to indicate to the user? So for that, you need to create a message by clicking on new button. So in my scenario, I've already created. So let me show you the message that I've created. So I've created a simple message. The process start date is where from when you want to show this notification to the user and what message that you want to show to the user. This is the message text field. So this field also accepts a dynamic values which you need to enter it in a curly brace so that you can enter the message text in the notification message over here. And this notification configuration is an important piece where you set how you want to show the alerts, whether you want to show it as a pop-up form, email notification, and also as I explained earlier while explaining the feature, the user preference. So in my case, I want to show it as a pop-up and there are different levels of an alert. I've set it as an critical. So now I have created a message for this rule-based alert which I've created. So once the message has been created, the next step is to activate this message. Then only the notification will be notified to the right users. So I have created a message. Here you see a message in order to activate this. So let's activate this message and see how the notification has been notified to the user. So over here, if you see John, who's been given a user level role, also as a salesperson role. So if we go and check in the John's account, he should be able to see a new notification indicating which are all the accounts whose invoices are due. He can able to get in the notification and he should be able to work on those records accordingly. Let's go and check in the John's account whether he can able to see it or not. So currently there has been no new notification that has been notified to the John. So if we refresh it, you should be able to see a new notification. So depending upon your configuration that you set, like whether you want to show it as a form notification, pop-up, or an email notification, so accordingly the notification can be popped up. So there you go. Here you see a notification. A red icon indicates something new notification that has been notified. I will hit on it. As a John, I'm gonna see. So if you see, these are all the accounts whose invoices are due, and the message that we have added in the message text, this was like the dynamic values which I've entered. Follow up on this and get an invoice paid before. This is a message that I've added in the text. So the sales manager has indicated the clear message. Now as a salesperson, John will be able to work on those records immediately on the go and get the invoice paid before this financial quarter ends. So this is how, based on your condition, like what condition that you set accordingly, based on the rule-based alert that you created, the notification will be notified to the users. Now let's take a real-time scenario. As you all may be aware that the current pandemic situation is affecting the world a lot. The many office premises has been shut down and all the employees are working from home. And as quite days has been passed and in many of the countries and states that things have been under control and many office has been decided to resume their office starting from 1st August. So as a HR or as an administrator, they want to indicate a clear message to all of the employees that office will be starting from 1st August 2021. So This can be achieved with the help of an announcement based alert in the alerts for dynamics. Like you can indicate a global information message to whom you define the target audience. So for that as well, you just need to create an alert in the alerts for dynamic app. Let me show you how that works. So over here, if you see that in the alert entity, same, you just need to create an alert. So I have already created an announcement based alert, the global information based alert. As I said, it can be also called as in the same way. So I've created an announcement based alert, and the message that we have created. So similarly, as I explained for my rule based alert, the similar, you need to enter the process start date, the message that you enter, and the notification, how you want to show it to the user. And here you define the notification audience. So let's assume a use cases like there could be an organization, they want only the developer team to onboard into the office and not the sales team, and they don't want any of the other teams to come to the office. So yes, you can define whom you want to send this alert. So if you select as a developer team and specifically you want to exclude any of those user, you can also select the user over here. And if you want to include any of the users, or if you want to send one as per the security roles, so completely this notification audience depending upon your choice, like whom you want to show this alert. So by default, if you don't select any of those notification audience, it will be notified to all of the users in this CRM. So as per in my use cases, like I want to notify to all the employees in the organization, so I have not set any of the target audience over here. It means that by default it will be sent to all. So now if I go and activate this message, so this global information should be displayed or notified to all the users as per the configuration that I have done. So let me activate this message. So also you could see John, who has been working in this organization, so he should be able to get a notification indicating a global information message, like office will be reopening from 1st August. Similarly, you could also consider a use cases like the sales director or the sales VP wants to conduct an annual sales meeting with all of his salesperson or the sales team. So with the help of a global information based alert, yes, that could be achieved, that he want to send an information only to the sales team. So where he can able to define the target audience over here as a sales team and create a message like annual meeting will be held on so and so date. So this global information will be sent only to the sales meeting, and they can able to get notified about this alert, the global information. So now let's go and check into the John's account whether he can able to get this notification or not. So currently any no new notification. Let's refresh it. So we should get an notification along with the red dot indicates something new. Yeah, here you see. So as a John, I will click on it and I will look for what was this notification is all about. So since I've got an information based notification, our office will premise from 1st August. So this kind of an global information based alert, or also called as an announcement based alert, where you can simply create and send it to the whom you want to send, the target audience. So you define the target audience, so accordingly it will be sent to all the users. So now John has read this notification, he has been dismissed. So there may be an organization where they want to track who has read the notification and who has dismissed the notification. So we do have an notification entity in the app where they can able to go and check which are all the users has read those notification and who all has dismissed. So there won't be any chance of miscommunication that has been happened within them. So if this was the notification that we have been seen in the notification entity, I can check. So it will list out all the users who has read, and if any of the users has dismissed, that also you can see it over here. And you need to do some basic configurations in this, in the configuration tab as well, like from which user you want to send an email, that you do it in the configuration part. So I will be explaining you that as well. Let's take and consider other scenario like John. Let's take in John as an example, like John who's been working on one of the account, uh, and he wants to create specifically for this account, like this customer, since he has been working with this, let's assume he has been working with this customer since a long time, and he wants to get in touch with this customer every 3 months, so that they can get a more potential deal from this customer. So he want to create specifically alerts with this customer. So yes, you can create a record level alert as well in the alerts for Dynamics. If you go in the related tab, I click on alerts. So here you see a new alert button. So by clicking on this new alert, it will create a new specific alert only for this record, homogeneous insurance. And there could be also use cases like, let's assume this customer has purchased our alerts for Dynamics product, and it is up for renewal by next month. So the John who's the salesperson handling this customer, he wants to set a follow-up date prior before specific to this customer, so that he can able to do a necessary follow-ups accordingly. So what he can do is he will simply click on the new alert. So against this record, I will create an record based alert. I will set for my reference, I will, for renewal due, you will create an alert. And as the same procedure which I have explained, for you will be creating a new message, like what message that you want to set for this record. So here you define the name and the process from when, let's say assume the renewal is for the next month. I will be setting the process start date like end of this month, so that it will be notified to end of this month, and the prior month I can touch with this customer and get the renewal done. So this is how he can there may be uh, a lot of use cases where the renewals has been missed from the many of this team, that they don't send in any renewal mails to their customer. So by doing this, you can avoid their chances of missing the renewals, and you can get in touch with the customers accordingly. So in order to do all this, you just need to do some basic configuration in the alerts for Dynamics app. As I was showing over here in the configuration tab, you will be setting from whom you want to send an email. Like as I explained, the pop-up which you have been sending out, either you can send it from email notification, form notification, or a pop-up. So if you set it as an email notification from Sam, it will be sent, so that you define it over here. And if any failures that has been happening, that should be notified, if you set has been S, so here you define from whom, from which users, and from whom you want to send it. And the entity configuration tab is where it will show you all the enabled entities which we have seen in the license registration page. So that all will be listed in the entity configuration over here. So this is how the alerts for Dynamics app works, where which will really enable the CRM administrator or a manager to schedule and manage alerts, and it will notify the users at the right time to implement the right actions. Now shortly you will receive a poll on the features that you like the most in alerts for Dynamics. So here's the poll. So I would request you to kindly cast your vote on the features that you like the most in the alerts for Dynamics. 10 more seconds to cast your vote. I would request to kindly cast your vote on the features that you like the most in LH for Dynamics. Thank you for casting your vote. Let me switch back to the presentation. So LH for Dynamics supported version could be a 9.x and above, which can be deployed on-premise and online. To get started with an LH for Dynamics is really simple. You can download this solution from Microsoft App Source as well as from our website www.inogic.com. And if you need any assistance during your trial evaluation or if you need any setup help, do reach out to us at crm@inogic.com. We would be happy to assist you. So now let's have a Q&A session. You can feel free to put your questions in the chat window. I would be happy to answer you. So we have a question from one of our attendee. Are user able to create their own alert so they don't have to centrally managed by a system administrator? So like if any specific records for them, the user wants to create an alert. So yes, with the help of a record based alert, they can able to create. And if administrator or any manager level access, they want to notify to the users for creating an alert, that can be achieved from our rule based alert rule by you need to give an system administrator role to that users. So by having a user level role, they can able to create only a record based alert. So we have a question from one of our other attendees, like does it support custom entities? So yes, let's for Dynamics support custom entities as well as out of the box entities as well. You can feel free to put your questions. I would be happy to answer you. Any more questions would be highly appreciated so that we can able to answer those. So we have another question from one of our attendee. Can the notification can be shown without clicking on the notification icon button? So yes, notification can be shown. So as explained earlier, it is completely depending upon the configuration that you do. Like as per our form notification, yes, you can able to get an notification without clicking on the notification icon. So with the help of a form notification, you can able to see a notification. Any more questions would be highly appreciated to answer. So it seems like there are no more questions from as of now from any of our attendee. So if any questions that comes up or if you have any queries, you can reach out to us at crm@inogic.com. We would be happy to answer you. Thank you for attending this session. Have a great day ahead. Take care. Bye bye.